Hey guys, thanks for visiting again and checking out this video. So I'm going to be looking at Blücher today, or Blücher, however you wish to pronounce it. I say Blücher, but it is a set of Napoleonic wargaming rules, and it's at the core level. You can adjust it and scale it to different levels of combat, but it is intended to be at the core level. And you can play this with many different types of basing strategies or even the cards as you see down below. I have the Russian cards right here, the green ones, and the Ottoman Turks down below, as well as the War to Death, which contains all the peninsular corps and forces that you'll need, which is the Spanish, Portuguese, and British mainly, and French, of course. And then down below that, underneath those, you have the 100 Days set, which includes every corps that was involved in the Waterloo campaign, the 100 Days campaign. So over to the right, we have the Blücher rulebook, which is a very well written rulebook, and it contains every piece of information and army lists that you need to play the game. So you can buy the Blücher rulebook, and if you have things based for other games, no matter it's black powder, DBAHX, whatever you got your Napoleonic forces based for, you can figure out a way to use them in Blücher with this rule book. So I have been painting up massive amounts of Napoleonic troops, as you very well may know if you've watched any of my other previous videos. However, I have only briefly given a glimpse of my Blücher basing and the forces that I'm going to be using for Blücher until I can find another rule set to play them with. But this is how much I enjoy this game. Is I have decided to paint up armies and forces just for Blücher, and I'll have to figure out another way that I can use these. I'm sure there is, and I'm sure you'll comment with suggestions or recommendations if you have some. But I have only, like I said, shown you a very the very beginnings a couple months back when I had first started this project. So I am well along into my French forces for Blücher, and I can go ahead and rotate this camera here and show you a brief glimpse of what I got. I got the cavalry down in the bottom right, and then moving into my 4 guard units. I still have a couple more guard units to do, and my infantry corps is up top there, which I still have to finish off 2 of them, and I have about 4 more corps to do, and then my French will be complete. So we can go ahead and kind of zoom in here and take a look at what exactly I do have. Let me see if I can get some focus in there. I may have to pick these models up for you here in just a moment. Let me zoom back out. That might help a little bit. But I do have 2 corps of cavalry so far, so I will be adding more as well. I'll be adding some dragoons, of course, and maybe some carabiners. But anyway, here's the Lancers, my Lancer Corps, French Lancers. And I have the Cuirassiers. So I have my start of light cavalry, musician there in the red overcoat, commander on the white horse. Let's turn them around. I'm a little shaky today, I guess. So that is the beginning of the light cavalry. Now if we go over here, I have my 2 units of guard and 2 units of old guard. So I do need to perhaps make a couple more, but I'm done with old guard. I'm only going to have 2 corps of old guard. I think that is the max that you can have. And I decided to attach artillery to them, so they will always have foot artillery attached to their corps. Turn them around. Here's the second corps of Old Guard. And I have 2 corps of Middle Guard in the gray overcoats. And they just have skirmishers deployed out in front. And I'm thinking in games where I'm not deploying the guard, I will use these guys as elite French troops or even regular French troops. It doesn't matter. Here's the second corps of Middle Guard. And then moving on over here, we have the regular French infantry corps. These are all 6mm Bacchus. And another. I'm just in love with the way these corps look based up like this. I'm really excited to get some Russians, British, Spanish, Portuguese, Prussians, Turks. These two I am still obviously working on. I need to paint the bayonets, put some flags on them, and base them up. And then we can call it a day on these guys. And one more right here. Oh yeah, I also need to paint commanders and put them there in the middle for those guys. So that is my Blücher project that I have going on there, guys. And if you're interested, feel free to ask questions, or if you know a lot about Blücher and have any recommendations, feel free to leave a comment down below. And once again, guys, thanks for checking out my video. Pretty soon, eventually, I'll be playing some games, I promise. I know it's a long time coming. Thanks for sticking with me. You guys stay safe and take care.